state your address? There's a wine
Sam,
tour.
how does light blue look
Sam
white?
went on a wine tour.
All right, we're live.
That should be the intro.
What's up, boys? Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. This is the
Neighbors.
SAC.
Neighbors.
Number
Welcome
2.
back. The SAC podcast number 2.
You
Welcome
tell.
back, everybody. What was I going to talk about? I already forgot. I had a funny urge to shave my balls before I came here tonight.
How did it go?
I clipped it a few times, but that's because I was using the clippers, and I'll never go back to the clippers. I'll always use the razor. Cheers.
Wait, didn't you explain to us last podcast you were strictly a razor man on those nuts?
I was,
He gave it a shot.
but
Okay.
I gave it a shot. Yeah.
What if you
there
did
we
like left with a buzzard, right, smooth,
Well, do you want to check it out?
and then you ask your other
Just a hand test.
which side you like better?
Oh, I think she would like the. But you made a good point on the text message, the text thread, that you're going to be like a little boy. So is that part of what you're thinking?
I think so. If it's literally no hair, that's like one of those hairless cats. It just doesn't look right.
Oh, it doesn't look right. But
Like Dr. Evil's
Dude,
cat.
Whoa.
what about a dick looks good?
Nothing.
Nothing. Seriously, I don't think there's one person.
mine looks good.
I was going to say, who's going to answer that one? That's a setup.
Oh my god, seriously. All right, so we have some loose ends that we need to tie up. Okay, so we got the ball scrubbing. I think that's all out of our system now, but we got
Well,
some loose
do you
ends.
feel fresh and like good?
Yes, for now.
How's the bleeding going after
No,
the
it's-
shoot
it-
next?
yeah,
You
it's
got-
all right.
got
I'm
the
s- I have-
bandage up?
Still have some toilet paper stuck on there?
Yeah, the blood thinner's no good. Yeah.
Halfway through, he's gonna fall over.
All right, loose ends.
Puddle of blood under him.
So that was right before the podcast?
How did Matt die? He cut his balls.
That's all right. I have a tampon in, all right?
Bro, right before the podcast, I had to take a shit. I was putting the kids to bed, right? I had to take a shit.
Why are you
So I had
whispering?
to fucking take.
Yeah, there's no...
Am I not loud right now?
No, you're good.
Anyways, I had to take a shit. And so I was like, babe, I gotta go take a shit real quick. And then we can put the boys to bed. So I go and take a shit in our bedroom, master bedroom. And I had to take it one so bad that there was no toilet paper. And I failed to recognize that. So there was no toilet paper in the drawers or anything. So I'm fucking bunny hopping around the fucking bedroom.
That's why I
Wait,
put one
is this
sock on.
after you took a
It's-
shit?
After no, I'm bunny hopping before I take a shit. South Sea.
Dude, you always know you gotta take a shit with socks
I
on.
know, but like, has anybody ever done that when they take a shit and they're like hopping around the fucking bathroom, like
Oh yeah, once a week.
pants at their ankles,
I just get right in the shower.
Dude, I have a
like
4-year-old.
looking
and
for
shit.
toilet paper?
I have a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old girl in my house. You know how much toilet paper they use per bathroom occurrence?
I know.
Half of the fucking roll. So we
At
go
least in
through
our
paper
house,
It's
for-
ridiculous.
Yeah,
And
You would-
typically we have the armory in like the master bedroom too, like stacks of toilet paper. That fucking shit was fucking buck naked.
oh my god! All right,
My kids, literally every wipe is like a freaking handful, like all the way down to the ground, rip it off, and I'm like, that's like, right now, it's like $1. You just wasted $1.
Sounds like you're owed some reparations.
some poo reparations.
That's $1 of toilet paper. Salon.
They need 2 patches, all right?
At least we can
2 squares.
At least we can find toilet paper now in the stores. Remember that?
Yeah.
How stupid that was? Like 2 years ago, you go to a store and the entire toilet paper
Well, that's-
rack.
That's when I started hopping in the shower after.
Steve, didn't you
But
get
then once you start doing that, you can't go back.
Steve, didn't you get a bidet?
No.
Who got a bidet? Somebody got a bidet.
I would love a bidet in my house, but I want to get one of those
Shower.
Japanese ones that are like legit with like the air blowing,
Yeah.
the heated seats, and like the thing talks to you.
We just
Amazing.
almost got South Sea on those
I'd be
fucking
taking a
those
whole bunch of
Japs.
shit.
That is so saucy.
You know those Jap ones?
Dude, I called you out last podcast about you're the guy that brings his own toilet paper
Oh, yeah.
to a fucking soccer tournament.
Hell yeah.
And now here we are again talking about
Let's not bring that
Alright.
that story back up.
All right, loose ends. Can we tie them up, please? And then we're going to move
Yeah,
on
tie
to
'em up,
farmers.
let's- yeah.
Because we owe these people some farmers talk. Because we went to the Farmers Open and we promised. Well, I don't know if we promised, but we said that it might be kind of like the Padres night. But My God. Saucy. All right, so number one. We somehow fucked up the is that recording?
Yeah, they're all recording.
Somehow we fucked up the camera.
It's not recording.
It's not recording.
Is mine recording? Yeah, mine's.
Yep.
It's recording. It was? All right, perfect.
No,
Now
it
it's
wasn't. Now
recording.
it's
There we go.
All right, now we have the camera this
swear, I
way.
clicked
That's
on
right. I'll just use that.
There's a
one.
red button.
All right, so we're going to use.
The red light.
Hey, so we have some
Yeah,
loose
well,
ends that we need to tie up because we had some comments about our first podcast, and number one was we ran out of camera footage on Sam when we were talking about how he got a haircut. So now here is some clips of Sam's haircut for the podcast.
Yeah, it's for the podcast.
Huh?
You know, new podcast, new me.
Yeah, new podcast, new him. So that's number one. Okay, we got that out of the way. Number two, what was number two?
Introduction /
How we all met.
Introductions. All right, so Justin brought up a great point. Why don't we all introduce ourselves and talk about how we met each other? And I think that was a good idea, and so did the person that was listening to the podcast. But we failed to tell like half the stories. I think everybody told how they met Steve except for myself. But so I'm going to go around the room real quick. And this
I
is
thought
just
that's all
gonna
that
be
mattered.
This is going to be like a really quick thing. This is going to be good because this will kind of give a little introduction to the people that are listening about who we are. So JD, you and I met because you listened to my sports podcast, reached out to me on Facebook, and I learned that you lived in the community, and then we started hanging out. Right, so we hung out a few times. Kids are the same age. Woohoo! Awesome. Saucy.
Wait, hold on. Let's go back. That's how you guys met?
Yeah.
Are you really?
But the first time we hung out was at
What was the
that-
first time?
was that
The
the
first time was the
Zamboni?
football.
No.
No.
There's no way that was the first
draft.
It was maybe the draft for
The draft.
fantasy football.
Because I invited the both of you guys
Oh,
to
yeah.
the HGV
Matt's first
draft.
time
Well, then
using
how-
Yahoo.
How did you meet Matt?
First time using Yahoo. I'm going to get to that. Hold on.
Got
So
it.
Hold on,
Saucy. I'm going around.
But you guys met because you reached out to him on Facebook over the podcast.
Or was
Yes.
it
But
MySpace?
we all have a different
I-
perspective of how we all met.
But
It's
I
always gonna be
knew-
different.
That's true.
I was friends with either Kelsey or Matt, and one of them advertised his podcast on Facebook.
Oh, I thought you just came across it.
No.
Oh.
Well, I was friends with one, but we didn't hang out.
I've never asked you that, how you came across
Yeah.
that sports podcast.
It was either you or Kelsey I was friends with on Facebook, and somebody advertised, hey, check it out. So I was like, oh, check it out.
All right. So you're friends with my wife, and then
Once again, meeting
Sketchy.
the wives first, Tanya
Sketchy.
first.
so then Saucy, it's
We-
blurry.
I think we met at one of the events in the community,
Yeah.
and then started hanging out after that
And then we were roommates at the Classic.
at the Classic.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we go to a golf tournament every
Yep.
May, June, and Saucy and I were roommates. So
You guys are like stepbrothers.
yeah, we
yeah,
get to shake each
fucking
other's
I had to take
Feral.
care of you the first night.
You did. I was fucked up. I was fucked
That's
up.
And
putting it
that's
lightly.
an understatement. That's for another time, but that was an understatement. You were fucked up. He couldn't talk.
Dude, I couldn't talk. Man. Araka. The first, I don't know if you remember this. This story is amazing. I'm sorry. So I'm at home by myself with the 3 kids. So I'm not by myself, but I've got the 3 kids. Kelsey's gone. That's what I mean by myself. I think Emma was 1 year old, right? And I text this guy, hey, what are you guys doing? Hey, we're watching football at my buddy's house. He's got Red Zone. Why don't you come over? And I'm like, are you sure he's cool with that? Because I got 3 kids. One of them's 1. Yeah. Just come over.
I wasn't cool with it. I remember that.
So I had no fucking clue who you were. I walk these 3 kids over. Emma's barely walking, right? I knock on the door, and who answers the phone? Or who answers the door? Tanya. Tanya looks at me. She goes, "Who are you?" I've literally got 3 kids.
There's no way she said that.
I swear
She would allow anybody in our house.
she did. I know you're right, but like
Almost
as
on a
a joke.
dangerous level.
As a joke, I don't want to make it sound
Foster
like she was. I don't want to make it sound like she was being uninviting. So she was like, "Come on in, no big deal."
No.
I go, "Is Justin here?" And she's like, "Yeah, he's in here." Yeah, I was like, "Okay." So then that's the first day I met you, right? So then but maybe an hour later, Justin was so hammered, drops his drink. Then he drops down and says, "Zamboni!"
That was Zamboni.
And he starts wiping the floor with his shirt.
That was wild.
Then we thought it was going to be a good idea for his then spouse to drive us to an axe throwing and drink beer.
We didn't think that was going to be a good idea.
That was not a good idea.
It was a good idea.
But we never threw axes.
No.
We didn't?
No.
No.
We just
ended
made it
up-
to the bar.
We ended up getting to the bar, and this guy couldn't even stand up.
He couldn't get out of the car.
I had to
So-
go back on.
So his then
Yeah.
spouse had to drive him home.
And we stayed.
And we
got-
stayed.
Didn't you throw up in the van? Or just outside?
No, out there. I opened the door and
That was-
Wild barrels.
at
right?
Wild Bell.
Wild.
So then,
Yeah.
long story short, this is how I met Steve. We're in the garage, and Tanya walks into the garage, and she goes, "Boys, don't you know that you're not supposed to be playing guns while you're drunk?" Because we're all, this is great.
Look at this AR-15.
Yeah, because whatever, you had built some guns, whatever, and then I wanted to get a Glock at the time, and you're like, yeah, I got a guy, and I literally first time, I'm like, this guy's amazing. So that was my first time meeting
Drunk, guns, and Zamboni machines.
Dude.
So,
What happened to your kids, Matt?
Oh, yeah, what happened?
yeah. Did you just drop him off with Tanya?
That's a
Kelsey
great
show
question. She must have.
Wait, is this a combination between 2 nights and you just
No, it was one night.
lapsed
no,
him
no,
over?
No, that was
No, because Kelsey came over.
Oh, that must have been it.
Kelsey came
She must
over
have-
because
yeah.
she didn't end up going to the bar. We all went to the bar.
Yeah, it was just the guy.
She took the kids
Yeah.
back to the house. Yeah. God bless her soul. Sam, we met each other at the pool.
Pool. Easy.
Yeah, you scanned me up.
Like,
and
hey man,
down.
you're cool. You wanna join the fucking fantasy football
right.
league?
Fantasy
I
football.
remember that. Like we just like arms crossed. Like,
Yeah.
hey man, you're cool.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Totally.
What's your name,
remember
man?
that,
Matt.
too. Yeah.
Like, oh, I live here. You live here. That was it.
So that's a good story. That's a good story. I love your story. Who else has got a good story? That's all I
I don't know how we met.
I know how Justin and I met. It was right when we moved in. We moved in October of 2019. And then they had that community event where they had all the kids out there at the park and everyone's doing the
fall
costumes.
festival.
I thought it was costumes.
Halloween?
Oh, that was Halloween.
That's what we call Halloween here.
Yes. But they're doing the costume like parade or something like that. Everyone goes out there.
Trick or treating.
No.
What the fuck?
There's like a robot that just
having
came
a
to Earth.
stroke.
I swear
We
all
need
the
to
kids
feed
were
Johnny 2 Manhattans before that costume parade. What is that costume parade?
The kids were
the
so scared.
parade.
All right.
So we met. We were talking. I think I met Elisa and Sean and George.
You met a witch hunter. And a vampire.
Oh my God. We're losing it. We're losing it.
Okay.
And then, so we got talking, and then you invited us to McKenna's birthday party.
Yeah, which was like the next day.
Yeah. And we're like, we
Yeah.
just met. I'm like, so we go home, and I'm like, do you think he was serious? I was talking to Amber. Do you think he was serious, or was he just drunk, or like, should we go? Like,
It was a combination.
it was a combination of things. Like, maybe he just said it to be nice. Like, should we go? I was like, oh, screw it. We're going to go. We don't know anybody in this fucking neighborhood. We're going to go. So we went, had a great time. He had like a jumpy and all that kind of stuff. So, and then I don't know, were any of you guys at the party? Maybe that's where I met Steve.
What year was that?
It was like 2019.
I knew. Up
October.
at the old house.
Yeah.
No, we weren't there.
Matt
No.
wasn't there. Matt never went there. Steve, possibly.
I've been
was
up there a
never
couple
at
times.
Yeah.
Not Sam either.
It's a sick
Sam, I
putting
don't
green
think
in
Sam
the
ever
backyard.
came up there.
I met you like by piecemeal.
No, it's the same way every time. It was always at the Tiki Bar.
Was it?
Yeah. And I only knew you guys as the Alaskans. I thought you were from Alaska too. But it was
He
just
looks like a
some-
native
The
Alaskan.
Eskimo?
He looks like an Eskimo.
Yeah.
Dude, I never went to the Tiki bar.
Oh man.
Dude, is that still around?
He
It's
just
still
tore it
around.
down.
No, he's posting pictures of him packing all
Yeah.
that shit up.
Because we could do a podcast in a tiki room. That would be
It would have been cool.
That
we
would've
missed it by
been-
like a week.
That would have been
Missed it
amazing.
by like a week.
All right.
Yeah, that place is pretty sweet. If anyone doesn't know, the Tiki Bar is this guy. He had he had like a room above his garage turned into a full-on Tiki Bar. Absolutely amazing. You would think you actually walked into a bar when you went in there. And
Maybe cut to a picture. We could show it.
Yeah.
yeah, do we have a picture?
There's a picture.
Yeah.
Ah, it's amazing. It's kind of like
I
a
don't have one on my computer. I was like, put it up there.
underground bar in our
You'd
neighborhood.
ask him to borrow
Well, used
like
to
a
be.
picture or two off of his Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy.
Okay.
But it's gone.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's gone.
if
It's
the
gone
tiki,
now.
if the tiki, what is it? If the light is burning or whatever, if the
Torch.
torch,
Candle.
the tiki
Yeah.
torch
Tiki
is
torch.
burning, it's open.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, what a great idea.
No.
So Steve-O, like how I met you guys, Steve-O, we already went through that on the first podcast. Salcido, I met you on the first. It was a progressive Christmas party at Meeson's.
Oh,
That's
Started
right.
at Brent's, and then not
Yeah.
Brent's, Paige and Matt's, I think,
Yeah.
and then went to Brent's, not Brent's, Meeson's. I met you there, and JD, I would always see him like either at the pool, at the tiki bar, like just neighborhood things, and then slowly but surely we just started talking to each other.
Yeah, that progressive
And Maddie
Christmas
always at
party
the pool.
Yeah.
was pretty awesome. That was a good night. I don't know why we didn't do that again.
Why don't you set it
Because
up?
it's a fucking pain in the ass if it's your house.
Not
Right?
gonna lie.
That's why nobody did.
How many people? There was like, I would say 40.
Uh-huh.
40 people at that party. That was nuts.
I remember walking in and be like, "Fuck that! We're never doing this shit. We're never doing. This is fun, but we're never
I
doing
ain't setting
this
it
shit."
up.
So next weekend?
I've always wanted to do. I think a New Year's would be cool that way. Start
Progressive
early.
New
A
Year's.
progressive New Year's would be cool.
Hey, since we're talking about parties, I'll just officially say that I'm doing Super Bowl. So there's only a couple people that are not in this room right now that are invited. So
Right on.
yeah.
I'll post it to TikTok and
Yeah.
Instagram.
Well, now
See if we can get some
everybody's
people
fucking
over here.
invited. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Everybody good?
There are
Everybody
4
check-
subscribers.
Did
Yeah, I think we checked that box, Matt.
Did we check the
The
box?
box is checked.
All right.
That
The loose
juicy
ends
box.
are tied up. All right. Good. All right. So
Let's get into the farmers.
let's get to the farmers. So we didn't know what to expect with the Farmers Insurance Open at Torrey Pines.
Question. I've got a question for you, Matt.
Okay.
Before you went, you said you thought it was going to be like a divisional playoff game with 49ers. Was it the same?
No. Not at all. No.
What do you mean by divisional playoff game?
I didn't really think it was going to be like that. I had mentioned that story.
He mentioned that story.
Let's clarify. Me, Sam, and Matt and John had never been to the farmers.
I have.
I've never.
You
been
have.
I've
Yeah,
never been to a
Who,
golf
Like
tournament.
I was a farmer's version. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my golf tournament virginity.
Well,
We just
the three of you guys had gone already.
yeah.
All
Not
right.
to farmers. I've been to others, but not to farmers.
Yeah.
Farmers was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had no idea.
You've been to Masters.
And then what's the one up
you
in
talked about
Beverly Hills?
Oh, that was the
Riviera?
that's the Genesis.
Genesis.
That's
Genesis.
That's
I've been to that
the Tiger Woods
one. I've
tournament.
been to that
Oh
one.
damn, that's when he fucking broke his leg.
At Riviera. It's at Riviera.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
passed him
think
to
so.
Oxy then.
No.
So we get an Uber from the community, or actually from Steve's house, right? We have a little mimosa.
John's house.
John's house.
We were at your house.
Jeez.
Oh shit, that's right. I went to your house.
We
first.
started. We were supposed to be at my house, and then we migrated down to
We
John's house.
migrated
Ralphie.
to Johnny's house.
Because JD was bringing over the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we got one Uber, we got one Uber down, and we ended up at the Hilton. Walked in,
Yep.
and we started watching golf.
How about before we walked in?
Yeah, what happened?
We have some little mini shots to kind of break the ice.
JD's favorite.
That fucking hurt, dude.
And
We'll post a picture of that.
Yeah.
We'll cut a picture.
Did-
I got. I
did
took,
Salcido not pour out half his shot?
Yeah, fuck you.
He did.
Yes, that's right.
That was
That's right.
So we had
Well-
a shot of Fireball.
Dude, Fireball sucks.
It does.
I've had
It does suck,
horrible
but
nights
is it-
on Fireball,
what-
and I can't do a Fireball
what's
shot.
worse,
I thought
being
it was
like,
really good.
hey,
I thought
somebody
it was
else
horrible.
take this
I love
other half of this, or pouring out the other half.
That's true.
pouring it
What's
out.
worse?
What are you
Pouring
talking
it out.
about?
Pouring
That's
out
what
is
it
way
was.
worse, I think.
Yeah.
So I get car sick.
That's why we all
That
busted your
fucking-
Oh
balls.
yeah, Matt was not feeling well either.
You were
Dude.
sick by the time we got there.
Dude, I was green. I was like, oh fuck. And then he hands me the shot. Of
Were you in the
fucking
way back?
Fireball. No.
He's in the
If I
front.
was, I probably would have fucking choked.
You were in the front seat.
I was not in the front.
No.
No, you were.
Me and you were in the way back.
No,
Me and
Sam and
JD.
I.
Who?
No one was in the front.
Oh, that's right. Because he had a bunch of
wouldn't
stuff.
let us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because he had that thing in the front. I was like, what the hell
He had
is
a bunch
that?
of stuff up there.
Fuck is the deal with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. An Uber that can't.
If you're going to be an Uber driver, just
we
let
got
people
an
sit
Uber.
wherever they want.
We got an Uber and he wouldn't let us sit in the front seat.
You can't advertise the XL without
Front
providing
seat.
the XL.
What is it? It's
bro.
6 seats, right?
Yeah.
And
So
not
that's
only
one of the
that,
six
but I
seats.
tried to make
No. XL's 5.
We didn't speak English either. So that was a problem. When we tried to
No.
reroute,
Yeah.
I had to do
Somebody asked him a question
Hey,
about music or something.
hey, so I'm gonna go.
podcasts. Was it podcasts?
Yes.
Do you listen to podcasts?
Yeah, fuck this guy, and fuck Uber. Fuck Uber.
We're gonna get to
It's
that.
like saying your
that's
dick is
later,
8
that's
inches when you
Yeah, we're getting to that
you
story.
show up with 4.
All right, we're gonna get into the fuck Uber later.
Yeah.
I'm using Lyft from now on. Yeah.
Well, it's the same.
Oh, I'd
Pretty
rather
much
get
the
a taxi.
same company, different name.
Fuck. No, it's not. Is it really?
Probably.
Anyway.
No.
So
If
what
anything,
happened?
how
I
do
think
you
it's even worse.
explain the
because I
different
think about
prices?
older cars.
Okay, moving on. So we go in.
Got in there.
Well, we took a shot of
Horrible
Fireball,
shot.
Then we walked in.
I took half a shot. Not gonna lie.
You're a homo. Cut that out. Who's editing this? So yeah, we start watching golf, which is fucking amazing. Anybody that hasn't been to a golf tournament, it's definitely worth just at least going one time to see these guys hit the ball.
Yeah.
But to be honest, and we talked about this. I talked about the divisional game in football. It's like I got a front row seat with 50,000 cameras. I have cheap beer and a bathroom. It's like we literally had to like sneak our way into a bathroom because I had to piss so bad, and it's awesome. It's awesome watching these guys golf, no doubt about it, and it's definitely worth going to a
The
tournament.
experience.
The experience. Would I do it again? With you guys, yes.
I was going to say, we're going to do this next year. You better see this.
It's gonna happen next year.
Because it's
We might need to upgrade because I think that when you get into like one of those tents, I don't even know if you can, but the experience is way better.
hit the nail on the head. If we
Because-
can get into that,
Yeah.
that
That
tent
military tent?
on 13,
Oh, yeah.
on 13,
We all bring a veteran.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
amazing.
It's a different experience.
Yeah.
I mean, walking around trying to, get on your tippy toes to see over someone's
Well, because
head in front of you.
you're in one place and you can hang out and see everybody come around.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
seeing everybody, just making the
But the
rounds.
big thing is it's just a big party, but it's live in front of you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I think that would be so much better rather than walking around and you can't see any. I mean, we saw some stuff. I mean, we got to 13, right? That was probably the most fun we had.
That was the best hole
Yeah.
On the
we hung out on.
You couldn't see too well because it was cloudy too.
Couldn't see the ball.
Once the ball was hit,
sure.
like you couldn't track the ball
No.
because it was a white ball going into white clouds. You couldn't track it.
Well,
Right.
I mean,
So that was-
I couldn't see well because there's people in front of me.
I'm gonna sound like a
You're
bitch
poking
too.
your head in and out.
I'm gonna sound like a bitch too, but like it was uncomfortably cold. Like I did not dress properly.
Thank
Yeah.
God. Hey,
Don't you go to Alaska all the time?
Yeah, but I dressed properly for Alaska.
God.
I did not dress properly for fucking farmers on a cold, kind of
that was
overcast day.
It was fucking cold.
It was
It
really
was,
cold.
it was a little cool. It wasn't cold. Come on,
Dude, if the sun hadn't popped out,
It was like 62 degrees.
if it was like it was when we got there all day, it would have been pretty bad.
So
I think.
A couple of things happened that I can remember at 13. So we met a guy named Steve.
Steve Short.
Steve Short.
Steve Short.
Steve Short.
That's right.
And
I
we
was like,
told
hey,
him-
Steve
who-
Short.
who
This
said
is
that?
Steve
Is that
Tall.
you?
Yeah, that was me.
We told him your name was Steve Tall.
Yeah.
Post a picture.
We got
here.
we took a picture with Steve Short.
Yep. There was a picture.
Yeah, there it is. What else happened? I tried to get my calf signed by Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, that didn't go well. He was not.
Explain why. People
why,
don't know.
why would you want Ricky Fowler to
So I
sign your
have a
leg?
Puma tattoo on my
We also
calf.
have video of that too.
And
both.
if we have the video, I'll
We'll
post
post
it.
Here's a picture of his tattoo.
It's coming up. It's coming up right now.
And then I told these guys that if he were to sign it, that I would go get a tattoo of his signature on my calf. But he totally fucking ignored us.
Because he fucked up. Do you remember?
Yeah.
He bogeyed a par 5. It took him forever to get on the green.
Yeah,
Remember, he
Yeah.
like kept screwing up.
He fucked up.
Oh yeah, he came up.
But then we
short.
started walking behind his wife to the next hole.
Oh,
That was an
That was a
experience.
good walk. That was a good
we
walk.
got to see Ricky's. Oh, there he is. There he is. We got to see
We'll post that
Ricky's
video
family.
here too.
Look at him.
He was not a happy
Here, we'll,
camper.
just, here, put that down. We'll post the video so they can see the whole thing.
No. Where did he end up, by the way?
I don't know.
Probably on 18.
You fucking.
Dad joke.
You're a dick. You're a dick. All right.
Oh my gosh.
So we were on 13. What else? Anything notable happen on 13?
Yeah, some weird guy wore these maroon pants
Oh, the leader, Samurai.
that showed his ankles the whole time. Who does that?
So I don't know.
Oh, those joggers. The joggers.
Yeah.
He got shit on by like a bunch of other
Oh, it was horrible.
professional golfers too for that.
Phil Mickelson did.
I'll tell you, when I opened my phone the next day, there was an ad for Fabletics. I'm not plugging.
He probably got paid out a lot.
And there was those fucking pants right there in front of my face trying to sell them to me. So I don't know if it was,
It's so weird.
I mean,
so, yeah,
after seeing that guy, I don't think I would ever wear those pants.
well, not you, but younger generation will
Well,
wear those.
Well,
pants.
you know why he wouldn't? Because you got those fat ankles.
That's low.
He doesn't have cankles. He has what are they, like soccer
Can we?
ankles?
Yeah,
we
just
need to
ankles that have been
show.
rolled.
We need
It's
to show the people what John's
Huge.
ankle
My
looks like.
I'm not gonna lie, my ankles are pretty big.
It's very elephantitis.
Years and years of
but
playing
it's
soccer.
it's years of
I'm
abuse.
just
They can come
plump
see.
those juicy things up.
Juicy.
Our listeners can come to an event that we're going to be at, and they can request.
They can take a
to see-
picture with the ankles.
Well, how much longer? Isn't surgery lined up?
I do have surgery on my
Ankle
right
reduction.
ankle.
All right, we got into the Patriots tent because of Steve. Thank you for your service.
No.
Amazing.
What is it? Harborough?
Yeah,
Harbaugh.
amazing.
Group
So
or
what,
whatever.
so what
Free
is
beers?
what is the Patriots tent? It's not the New England Patriots tent.
No, you gotta
gross.
be a
Veterans.
current
Veterans tent.
or a veteran of the military, and Steven is.
Dude,
So
got
thank
us
you
in.
for
Got
your
us to
service.
use the bathroom.
Oh yeah, that was
That was
clutch.
much needed.
Dude.
That was clutch.
Was it not first responders, also just veterans?
No,
Just vets. Yeah.
no, just vets.
And then free beer.
Free beer. So we got a couple beers on the way out.
And then
Free water.
Dude, he just passed them out, lined up the pockets, and walked out.
How busy was it?
Well,
By the time we got in, the second
Steven,
time we went in there,
he did
everybody was
not.
funneling out, so they didn't care.
He did
Yeah.
not just pass out beers. We went through the line and then went to the back of the line, which was only two people.
No,
and then to the back of the line
There
again.
was 4 people doing a circle, and he's just passing out the beers. I was like, I can only pass out one. So I'm like, all right. So you just grab it and you walk in a circle, and there's 4 of us just walking in a circle.
Yeah. So we got some beers, and then we made our way back to 16, the iconic par 3. Couldn't
Yep.
see shit because
Nothing.
A, it was cloudy, like you said, and B, you couldn't even get past 100 yards before the hole because there was
The tent.
tents and
Yeah.
whatever else. So then we made our way to 18, and we were feeling pretty good by this time. I was feeling pretty good.
well, I think we all were. Well, we lost Sam on the way.
We lost Sam.
Standard.
His
Sam,
phone went dead.
His phone went dead at like 10 a.m.
how do you not charge your phone before you go to an
I
event?
don't know, man. Ask my dude. My wife is not happy about my phone not being charged.
I mean,
I
that's a
like
self-inflicted
covered it. I
wound.
checked every other box except for the phone charging one.
Hair
You came
check.
home with your phone, came home with your wallet.
That was a bonus. She should be happy for that.
Definitely not the most drunk. You did really well.
No, you did good.
I didn't win. Who won? Actually, who
We'll get to
won?
that.
Who won that night?
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
To the end.
We'll get to that. All right. So then we make our way to 18.
Yep.
And we meet a couple fellows. So let's give some shout outs to, if I remember correctly, one of them was named Matt because he has my name. And the other one's name was Cheese.
Cheese.
No
No,
way.
Cheese.
No, it was queso. It
Oh,
was queso. I was like, cheese?
Queso. But
Well,
it was
those
queso.
fucking 3 dudes at
No.
18.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
you
in
guys-
America-
you guys met him earlier though.
Posting
Yeah.
a picture here
Yep.
with you on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah.
so there was a guy, not them, on somebody else's shoulders. So we thought that we were going to chicken fight. On
Oh,
18.
yeah, we challenged him to a fight.
So we challenged him to a chicken fight.
I'm not gonna. Matt, I was
picture
worried.
that, too.
I was
We gotta-
worried because I saw a video. No joke. No joke. This girl got on after a whole brunch of like mimosas. She looked like she was like 22, 24. So just getting in the, going out to drink.
Too old for a Salcedo.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying it was a video on Instagram or something.
Did you get her number?
No.
Okay.
on
curious.
on Instagram, and she ended up getting on her guy's friend's shoulders. The video cuts to her in the car, and her 2 front teeth are knocked out. Probably on her face.
We're on grass.
Yeah,
We're good.
And you're mad.
And I was like, wow. I was thinking that the whole time you're up there on his shoulders. FYI.
So
Thanks,
rewind to
Matt's getting his teeth knocked out.
so if you listen to Pod 3, we're going to talk about the Padres game, and that's where it started. Me getting on your shoulders is at the Padres game.
The first Padres game.
No,
Yes.
that was before.
Oh, but at
Yeah.
the Padres game.
Yeah.
But the first
At a
Pod-
Padres game,
Yes,
not
one where you
the not
paid
the Padre game.
people for half-eaten pizza.
That actually happened.
Oh yeah.
What about the pizza?
Did you try? You tried it again at Farmers, didn't you?
Yes. I forgot about that.
What?
So we're walking up the 18
Yeah.
fairway, and I'm like, "Fuck, I'm hungry."
So
And Steve's like, "I'm hungry." And he sees this guy with 2 pizzas in his hand. Did you guys know this?
no, he was
wasn't
lost.
there yet.
And he goes,
was not
"Hey,
there.
I'll give you $100 for that pizza." And the guy was like, "Seriously?" He's like, "No." Yeah. So then,
Oh, thank God I said no.
no, the guy said no. You walked up to the guy with 2 pizzas in his hand. You said, "I'll give you $100 for that pizza," and the guy goes, "No." And then we kind of walked like another 10 feet, and you turned around, Steve. You turned around and you go, "Are you sure? I'll give you $100 for that pizza." And you looked at me and you go, "Are you hungry? Do you want a pizza?" And I'm like,
I'll sell it to you for 120.
I'm like, dude. Yeah, it's 120 now. And he go, and I go, and he goes, "I'll give it to you for $100." And then I go, "No, dude, let's not do this. It's $100."
Oh, thank God you said no.
I swear to God, you were walking back to that guy to give him a $100 bill to walk away with a pizza. It was the same size pizza from the fucking comedy night.
Oh, horrible size.
It was this size.
Dude, Steve just likes to wheel and deal, man. He
Dude,
almost sold
$100.
JD's. What was that drink called from the Tito's tent?
Oh my God.
Oh, we paid $15 for that drink,
Yes.
and
I
like, the
paid
guy was like, "I'll give you
15 bucks for that
$15." Oh,
They have it at.
and Steve was like, "Give me $15 in a handy." And the guy's like,
God, we're switching. See, look at I'm missing out. So
"You
tell
like
that
Ed
story.
Sheeran." That's what
You were
what I
adamant
remember
about
from
that handy too. You were like, no.
No, the
And
handy has to
handy.
come in, bro.
Handy's
I paid
got-
tax for
Well,
this drink.
well, no, because he only wanted to offer me what I paid. I'm like, I got to go back in line.
Well, tell the people what happened.
That's the dumbest offer ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
the line for the drinks was long.
So we're at the Tito's
Yeah.
tent. You buy 2 drinks, one for yourself and one for JD, right? We walk down and we're around
No,
the
no,
green,
no.
and
I bought all the drinks.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And then we walked
Oh,
out.
sorry.
Oh, sorry.
The
Yeah.
details of that.
Yeah, the
Jesus.
details, please. Thank you very
That doesn't even
much.
fucking mean anything.
Yeah, it means the juicy details.
So anyway, Steve has 2 drinks in his hand. Saucy bottom. Okay. what was it called? Like the Terminator or some shit?
it's like some
No,
pink
no,
thing.
no,
was
it was
great.
no. It was.
It was a
very
great-
feminine.
It was
a
a feminine.
great-
It was not.
It was,
man,
it
was like a flower?
The
It was like
Terminator.
There were pink drinks.
peachy purple, whatever.
No,
it
they're
was.
Like the lavenders or something.
Or purple, yes.
It's
purple.
freaking good.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
it was
so
good.
good. But he recognized it. He's
Anyway.
like, "Is that this?"
Long story short, some redhead guy, some ginger, fucking walks up to Steve and is like, "Hey, how much for that drink?" And Steve's like, $20. And he's like, and Steve's like, "I just paid 15. This is for my buddy. You're gonna give me $5 extra to not sitting on a line." And the guy was like, "Fuck off." Right? And then you guys had like a some sort of back and forth.
Then the hand job came into place.
You try to sell my drink?
Oh, and then you said, "Okay,
You did. If it would have been for $25, it would have been gone, dude.
I know,
Like, JD,
gone.
we'll get
Sorry,
you.
dog.
We'll get you on the next round.
We
So
would share.
he denied 20, and you go, "Okay, fine, $10 and a hand job."
Well, yeah, because it was a $10 drink or
15.
whatever.
It was
$15.
I'll give you that.
15.
John
I'm like,
Miller.
yeah, I want a hand job.
It was 15.
And he entertained it.
He entertained $10 and a hand job.
He did for like 5 seconds.
100%. You were lost at the time.
No.
I was trying to find a better spot, but
You
it was
were up
packed.
on the. You were up on the
Yeah.
fucking.
I think you were
But-
trying
but-
to find
party deck.
You were trying to find your friends.
It was okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was okay that we lost Justin. And you know why? Because he had a phone that was charged and we can contact him.
It's true. That's
When
really
somebody
true.
else went missing, nope.
That was a phone that was.
My phone went dead on 13, by the way. That was way before.
Oh,
after that point.
We realized that.
But then he started calling us. Remember? We're like, oh my God,
Oh,
Sam's
I went to
calling. And he was at the MasterCard tent charging up his phone. He's
like,
for
I'm
one
gonna
phone
charge
call
you.
as we
Resourceful.
I think we said to the security guard, the ladies that were working there, hey, if you see an Asian with
Was
a
it
faux
flashing?
hawk and these nice boots. Give us a call. Whose number did we give him? I thought it was one of our your number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
We're like, he's got a faux hawk, this Asian dude with a faux hawk and these nice boots. They're tan.
Dude, I love doing these recaps because I forget about all this stuff. We were looking for you, and we gave some random security girl his number if she saw you.
Steven's number.
But it was a matter of like 30 seconds from like with you guys, right behind you guys to lost because like I was looking at Steve, I was looking at you, and then I was like, oh shit, I want to see this.
Yeah.
I want to see this. What was it? It was a boom shot of like one of the holes. And I was looking at the camera, and then I looked up, and I was like, guys.
Boob shot?
Boom.
Oh, boob?
Like, it was like on a jib.
B-O-O-N.
On a jib.
Are you sure?
Overlooking a hole. And I was like, guys, come check this out. And
like, squirrel.
You guys were gone.
Squirrel.
Squirrel, too.
And
so, like, when I went to go run up to you guys, they had cut off the line.
The rope.
The rope.
Oh, that's
So
what
I was
happened.
Like, fuck. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
They're long gone. They're long gone. But it was a matter of like 30 feet.
Sam crouched down, started
Seeing
building
you
a fire.
guys, and then like, boom, you guys are gone.
Shelter. First thing he thinks is shelter.
It's looking like it's going to rain out there, guys.
And I whip out my phone.
I hope they know how to
and
read smoke
like,
signals.
I'm clicking on it. There's nothing. It's black.
Oh.
I was like, fuck.
All right. Let's wrangle this back in.
So from after 18, golf tournament's over.
Okay. Are we
Yep.
at that point? Did we hit everything?
I think we hit you were on the shoulders. His phone died. He actually...
Oh, wait. No.
What?
Wrangled this back.
Oh, riddle me this.
Back to the first
Peter
hole.
Pan. No.
Peter.
18. Hammered. Talking to some random people. And we said, how much would it take you to go jump in the water naked?
Yeah.
No, I think I was about to
And
do
we
it.
had this conversation, and we had Saucy.
I think it was up to $1,100.
$1,100. We had at least 8 people in for
Yeah.
$100 a piece.
Yeah.
And
I was about to do it.
Saucy was close.
Super close.
That would have been
Slipping
so
down.
cool.
Somebody mentioned
What would have been the payout though?
It would have been about
it was
$1,000.
It was like
$1,000.
11. It was over 1,000. It was 11 or 1,200 bucks
Yeah.
at that time.
No.
Because we were polling everybody in the vicinity. Hey, we give $100 if this guy strips down naked and jumps in the fucking water.
Not even stripped down naked. I don't even think it was stripped down
I
naked.
think it was naked.
Well, I would
It was
want to.
naked.
I wouldn't want to do my boxes. I wouldn't want to jump on my clothes because I gotta leave with them on.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna-
Yeah, because you're just gonna get out and leave.
right.
Well,
You're going to a
excuse me,
jail cell right after.
I'm a soccer player. I can sprint out of there like nobody's
yeah.
business, like a puma.
That would have been the best.
Taste.
So
Get
Saucy
a chunk of
did,
grass in his mouth.
Saucy didn't do it. Okay.
Just thinking about it.
He was very close.
I was very close.
Somebody mentioned the fine.
Yeah.
And then that is when I noticed, I'm like, oh.
The attitude changed.
With-
Yeah.
Because you think about it. I mean, if I'm going
Because
to
that
get paid
cut into his
1,000,
profits.
it's like if I'm going to get charged 1,000, I'm going to get paid 1,000. What's the point?
You're going to be on ESPN.
Legend.
That's-
Legendary.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's not a good 15 seconds of fame.
All right.
2023. Legendary naked boy.
So now the tournament's over.
Yep.
We're pretty hammy, drinking beer and whatever else, Tito's. What?
Giving you the cliff notes.
So then we walk up to the Hilton, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hilton.
So it's weird because they usher everybody out into like the Hilton, which is ridiculous because it's so hard to get out because they're funneling all these people into one hotel just to leave.
No. We just chose to go that way. You
We
could
did?
Yeah.
That's not the main exit.
That's not the main exit. That's to go to the Hilton party.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Which they're trying to get you to go to.
Well,
Of course.
exactly, of course.
Yeah.
It's like
Which-
come to our
Probably-
bar.
A solid.
Had the best pizza.
There was probably a solid
You
300.
down that one. That
Was
you
that at the Hilton?
Yeah.
I thought you bought a pizza at the other place.
No, it was at the Hilton.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I think you're right.
No, I know I'm right. But that
So we're
oh,
trying to get a
God.
drink. We get like Jack and Cokes. We buy Matt and Queso a beer.
Yeah.
there were 3 of them.
There was 3.
Yeah. 3 guys.
I can't remember the third guy.
So funny.
Sorry, guys.
I ended up
Sorry.
getting 2 guys' number that night.
Oh my god.
It's fun. I think it was queso
As long as it wasn't a chick, your wife's
got
rude.
Well, I got one too. I had a random text.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. Great to meet you. Can't wait to hit Vineyard soon. I'm like, what the fuck did I invite this guy?
Queso texted me.
Dude, that's rad.
So he gave me some other information, and then he texted me after.
It turned out I texted him first. I was like, here's my name. The Vineyard Golf Club.
Here's my
I
address.
was the first two.
Come over, hang out tomorrow for football.
I don't remember doing that. I'm kidding, honey. I remember doing this.
Like,
There you go. Shut the fuck up. All right. Have a few drinks.
My wife was just happy
Nothing.
it was men.
Nothing happened at the bar. Just had beers and drinks. And then you got to do some bro fucking man hug with a PGA guy.
What?
oh yeah, Sam Ryder.
Sam Ryder.
Short pants. We slapped hands.
Oh, you fucking did
You
that?
slapped
While you
hands.
sitting
Slap
at
the
his
hands?
table?
What do
Yeah,
you
we
mean
went
you
up,
slapped?
shook hands, did like a man.
Did you
cool
give a
thing.
comment?
Posted
about his
video.
pants?
Yeah, yeah,
Right
Post
here.
the video.
yeah,
Did you
yeah.
give a comment about his pants?
Didn't talk about his pants.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think he knew it. It's a big elephant
I
in the
actually
room.
told him, sweet pants.
He's a local guy, isn't he?
I don't think so.
No.
No, he's not.
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Sorry, Sam.
Anyone
I know
local
you're
wouldn't wear
watching
those
this.
pants.
But it's cool. A guy who just literally
Yeah.
like came in 3rd or 4th place.
Yeah.
Although
That was
imagine
second.
how he's feeling. Like the winner got 1.5. I think I
Okay.
looked it up. He got like 350. Still is cool, but
Poor
I
Sam.
mean,
Dude, he was leading up to
he
the last
doubled
fucking day.
Fabletics.
he doubled 15, I think, and that literally cost him the tournament.
Unbelievable.
I think it was a wind on his ankles.
That cold wind.
All right. So now we're like, hey, we've had enough drinks. Let's fucking get out of here.
Yeah.
We're going to go to another bar.
Where do we go?
What else went on the Hilton, though?
No, nothing else went on at the Hilton.
No, we met.
Nothing.
Just a group
Well,
of
the
people.
exit of the
remember-
Hilton.
So that's what I'm
No,
talking
there was that.
That's what
there
we're
was
getting
that
to.
tough chick
I don't remember that.
that threatened to punch Sam.
Oh, that's right.
What was up with that?
In the name of the podcast, I was like, I can take a punch. I'll fucking let this chick punch me in the name of the podcast.
Really?
We
Yeah.
have to tape it, though.
Wait, hold on. That was your idea?
Yeah.
It was mine and Steve's idea. But
Steve.
at the time, fucking Steve.
Do it. That was a great idea.
And Steve's
was totally
invitation, and Steve were like, in the name of the podcast, in the name of the podcast, in the name of the podcast.
Sam.
He was ready to fucking videotape.
Sam should get punched in the face.
And I was like, I'll fucking do it. I'll let you punch me. And this bitch was fucking
She was.
woman was burly.
Broad.
And I was like, I don't know about this. And she was like,
She's built like a linebacker.
she's like, no.
Yeah.
She's like,
She didn't even want to do
I
it.
shouldn't do this to you. And I was like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't do this to me.
Your shoulders look pretty big.
Because I was like, I'll take a punch from a chick. How bad could it be? And then I looked up and I was like,
that would have been a bad.
nah,
That
this
was
is
it.
like fucking Ronda
Yeah, I
Rousey
kinda
punching
remember
your ass.
I
Yeah.
don't at all.
No.
Right.
But in the
Disappointed.
name of the podcast, I was willing to do it. But at the same time, I was like,
Yeah.
if my fucking neck gets broken, my wife's going to be like,
Damn, Gina.
double mad at you, man.
And then Zach's got to
double.
take care of Sam for
Why
the rest
would
of his
you,
life.
why would you do that?
All right.
Summer would take you on a hike in Alaska.
I
A
know.
long hike, Sam. In your wheelchair.
I'm
And
going to
you
punch the
never
shit
come
out
back.
of you more.
I kind of remember that. I kind
Look
of
at that comfy little brown bear.
But I was like willing to do it. Like I
Your
stuck it
wheelchair.
out there and I was like, this probably isn't a good idea. See, babe? Like I was fucking had a right mindset.
So
I think I got to
No.
I just remember having to go to the bathroom, and you had to go to like the 3rd floor to go to the bathroom. It's a fucking pain in the ass.
No, there's one right there.
No, there was not.
Yeah, I went there
I
like
had to
twice.
I had to
No.
get in the fucking elevator.
Listen.
No,
Were you?
There
with
was
me?
one.
there's one right there around the corner.
There was a line.
But there was a line.
And then
Yeah.
some guys like, just go to the third. He's like, there's no one
Were
there.
you with me? Someone
Yeah.
was with me.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we decided to move on.
So we moved on. We're going up. We're getting an Uber.
So it wasn't that late. You know, it wasn't even 8.
It's like 5.
was
No.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, because
Yeah.
that
Oh, that's
It was still light out.
was.
No.
It was getting dark. It was getting
Dusk.
It was like 6
Yeah.
o'clock. I would say 6.
Anyway.
We're arguing over 60 minutes here.
Yes. Who gives a fuck? We get out front, and we're like, "Hey, we need a fucking Uber. Where are we going?" And someone was like, "Jimmy O's." We're like, "Okay, we're going to Jimmy O's. Whatever."
That was this guy.
Okay, this fucking guy,
Jimmy Hose.
Jimmy. Sure.
There we
whatever.
go.
And that
so
shit,
we're like-
and that voice you did too, that was exactly his too.
Are we really gonna say Jimmy Hose?
Yeah, I just did. Jimmy Hose.
So we order Steve.
For my safety and your safety, bro.
Orders an Uber. Orders an Uber. This guy shows up.
That's the last time we do that.
This fucking guy shows up. We get in the Uber.
We get in the car.
I was in the front seat. Who was in the back?
I was right behind you on the right side.
Okay.
You were on the window?
I was on the window.
He's on the
So you
other
were in the
window.
middle. No, I was on the far window.
I was on the window.
So you were in the middle.
The window.
But we were all
Sam.
in the car.
I was in the
Sam
back.
was in the back.
I was in the back.
We get in this car. It's like a Ford
What's-
Explorer or some shit. I
No.
don't even fucking know.
Moving
Doesn't
on.
matter. It's
It doesn't
SUV.
matter. It's irrelevant. And we are all putting on our seatbelt. We're good. Fucking driver starts driving forward, and there's some woman in the front. It's from what I remember. She was walking across the front of the hood, and the fucking
On the
driver,
hood?
No.
In front of the car.
In front of the
in
car.
front of the,
in front of the car.
yeah,
Just in front of the car.
hood.
So
So she's in front of the car, and the driver has to, stop,
Not too hard.
not too hard,
Let's just tap on the brakes.
nothing crazy,
Yeah.
right? And she goes kind of crazy on us,
Yeah.
or not on us, but on the driver. Like, what the fuck?
Well, but she's looking at everybody here, though, because she thinks that she doesn't know we have an Uber. She just sees a bunch
just
of
sees
dudes
a
in the
bunch of
car.
dudes.
Yeah, but the guys in
Yeah.
the back seat aren't driving the fucking thing. You know what I mean?
She,
Right?
boys, you need to calm down. Remember,
Yeah.
she was. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
this.
yeah. And we were just given like what the fuck? Like, we were pretty drunk at this point. So, I mean, we might have said like, get the fuck out of here or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. Right?
Well, a little bit, I guess.
What do you mean a little bit?
Moving.
I don't think.
All right,
Depends on what we said.
Let's go perspective for perspective.
No, it doesn't matter at all.
fuck?
So her husband is right behind him. They end up walking around the front of the vehicle, and he sees us giving the fucking what the fuck. I would love to see video of it. I was pretty hammered, but anyway,
Me too.
what the hell? The guy comes over.
Whoa, hold on. Rewind here. I see this guy coming at me. I have no idea why he's
See,
coming
that's his
towards
perspective.
me.
Your perspective is
love it.
totally different.
Tell me.
Because I see this guy cruising.
Oh, what was that?
Battery low.
Oh,
Battery's done. I see this guy coming. I'm like rolling up the window. I'm like, what the shit? And I
Little
roll,
pops, I'll see
I
that.
roll up the window like this guy looks mad, and it's the damn window's not going up fast enough. Let me tell you. So I'm rolling it up, and I go in because I think he's gonna punch the window. The window's halfway up,
What the fuck?
and this guy trying to punch me, punches the window. The damn thing blows up, and I'm just like trying to get in as close as possible to the middle of the SUV.
So that's how you knew what he looked like.
Well, I didn't know what he looked like.
Did you say something to him?
I don't think I said anything to him.
Yo, did you?
So weird.
Well,
So you just punched out of nowhere?
the car almost hit his wife or girlfriend, whoever the hell she was, and then I think Matt or someone's in the front seat. I don't think I said anything. And then I see a guy like looking mad at like coming towards the car. I'm like, well, I'm rolling up this fucking window.
I had no idea. Because I wasn't
I
even
didn't-
looking. I was
I
in
had
the
no
back
idea either.
seat. And
Because
then,
I was like, shit, this guy's coming at me. I'm like, roll it up.
And then
Didn't
we're just
quite-
covered in
Oh,
glass.
dude, I was covered in glass. I had glass all over my shirt.
I remember
all
pulling
over.
out of your hoodie.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was all over me.
No, I had to pull up my hoodie too.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
So loud too.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
did
dude.
not know it had been punched until
Yeah.
somebody said it after. I thought somebody threw something at the window.
No.
Because I was in the back.
He punched. He was trying to punch me.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Do you think he was trying to hit you then?
I think so, but I was rolling up the window, so he hit the fucking window.
I was like, you know all this.
I want that guy's point of view of just us being like,
The window didn't go up fast enough. So the window was like halfway, so I think it was easy to blow it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it wasn't all the way up. It was like halfway or 3/4 of the way up.
yeah.
So it was easy for him to do a full
First time
punch.
hearing this.
I know.
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, this guy's mad. Rolling it up.
Oh shit! I didn't
And then
know
I
that.
and then the thing blew up.
Well, thank God, because
Yeah.
you would have fucking clocked your ass. You would
Yeah.
have had a black eye again.
Yeah, but that would have been fine because I would have got charged $250 for that window.
Well,
We're going to
Yeah.
fight it. I wonder if
We're
the
gonna fight
hotel
that.
has video.
Dude, just because they didn't catch the fucker that did it doesn't mean they can pin it on us.
it's not like we broke the window.
No.
Like
No,
some
no,
random
yeah.
dude broke the window.
We
I
could-
understand that.
We're
I
allowed to
understand.
say whatever the fuck we want.
his excuse would be like, it would never would have happened if like those guys would have kept
But-
their mouth shut. That's what his argument is going to be.
Well, it would have never happened if he almost didn't hit his wife.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We didn't start.
We both have cases.
Yeah.
I mean,
Whatever.
like the driver and us. Like, why should
But-
we be?
But I don't even know if we said anything. Maybe we just like
We
put our
did.
hands out. Did we?
From what I was in the back, but I was like, we were like, yeah, fucking, fuck you, woo, fuck yeah. I don't know what fuck you was.
Did we?
Nobody's on tape, but like we were like,
We don't know.
it was
Raise your
harmless-
hands if you caused this to happen.
It was harmless shit that was happening.
I don't think I said. To be honest, I don't think I said anything.
He was trying to punch you.
Yeah, but I think he was just coming towards the
Well,
car.
you don't remember, but did you say anything like fuck?
I don't
like
think
your
so.
fucking pants suck?
I didn't even know that.
Fuck you, skinny
Here's the
jeans.
thing. I didn't even know
Fuck
we
you,
almost
Sam
hit somebody.
Ryder.
Did he have skinny jeans?
I had no idea we almost hit somebody.
It was Sam Ryder.
I had no idea we almost hit somebody. That's my thing. And then this guy started coming towards the car. I was like, well,
You
rolling
tried
up
to
this
punch
fucking
Salcedo.
window.
Apparently, we like. I thought he was trying to break the window.
A lot
threw
of
something
those-
at the window.
A lot of those Uber drivers have video going all the time, so I would love to see
Yeah.
what exactly was said. But to be honest with you, I don't really think there could have been anything that would have been said that would have prompted that guy to punch the window, and it'd be our fault.
No, that guy had a fucking screw loose.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
was
it's
either
crazy.
drunk or whatever.
So
Well,
anyways, all right, let's
it's
move
combo
on.
deal.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on. We're at 50 minutes. So let's move on. All right. So we ended up having to get a new fucking drive. Right.
We got out.
A new ride.
Well, I was running after him because apparently I don't know what was going on.
Oh yeah, this guy fucking takes off.
I know.
We
what were
get-
you gonna do? What if that dude was like a fucking black belt jujitsu master and fucking
you ever
bundled
find
your
him?
ass up in
No,
the
we
middle
don't.
of
I
the
didn't find him.
street?
I did not.
You didn't even know who you were running after.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
yeah. So we get out of the car, and we're just like, oh shit. Justin's like picking glass out of his ear. I'm picking out of the back of his sweatshirt. We're trying to figure out like, what the heck just
I
happened?
go up to the other Uber
We're just
driver.
trying to get out of the way.
Yeah.
John turns into freaking Detective Dick and was like, I need to figure out who this guy was. He's checking with all the other Uber drivers. He got his car. And then all of a sudden someone's like, he went back in the hotel. We're talking, trying to figure out our next move. There goes John. Running into the hotel. Someone said he ran into the hotel. Boom, down the stairs. There he goes. Where the fuck did John go?
What if you would have fell? Almost down the stairs. But here's the thing. I feel
Hold on. And then he gets back, and then later on he comes out, and then he takes off running the other way, and now he's running towards the road, and then he's gone, and we're like, we got an Uber, we're out of here now.
Screw
we got
this.
the other one. John, where are you? I'm by the lodge. I'm by the Torrey Pines
dude,
lodge.
I sprinted
Yeah, I know.
to the
You covered
lodge.
like 3/4 of a mile.
I went into straight negotiations mode because I'm like, we need to get the fuck out of here. And this guy wanted to charge us $90 to get to Jimmy O's. Remember that?
No.
He's like $90. I'm like,
No.
$90. We just had an $18 Uber that just got fucked up. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, we'll pay you $60. And then Steve's like, fuck that, we're not paying him $60. I'm like, well, what the fuck are we gonna get out of here?
40.
We ended up paying $49, I guess.
What was that?
40.
By the way,
But then we get there, and the guy's like,
He followed us in.
where's? Oh, did he follow us in?
Yeah, he's like, my tip. Where's my tip?
You
Dude,
can
we give you
shove that tip
$40.
up your ass.
It was.
Wait, is this
4
off the
miles.
books? Is this off the books?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
It was off the books.
So that's why I don't think that guy would know who that guy was because he got into that.
Yeah.
But all those Uber
Oh,
drivers.
that was the driver of that guy?
No. But all those guys. What are we doing here?
No.
All those guys just say they're there for Uber XL or whatever they are, Uber
Yeah.
Black.
Yeah.
But then they just pick up stuff on the side.
Yeah.
Do they?
And then they just handle cash.
Yeah.
It's cash. Okay.
Yeah. They're not doing it on the side, charging.
So we
on
get
credit card.
to
They don't do
Jimmy
hand
O's, and it's fucking
Steve,
dead.
What?
They don't do hand jobs. Like
Oh.
you can't give them a hand job.
Matt didn't negotiate that.
Rookie move.
I don't negotiate.
Rookie move.
I don't negotiate hand jobs like Steve does. We got $40. That was the best deal going because we started at 90,
Yeah,
and then
that's
we
not
just,
bad.
and then I got him down to 60, and then finally we got $40. So we said, "Fuck it, let's go."
Seabiscuit in the room next door.
we got to get some sound dampeners in the
So we get to Jimmy O's. Oh my god, you're actually losing it.
Get a waterfall in there.
All right, so we're at Jimmy O's, and then who do we run into?
At Jimmy O's?
Nobody.
The owner.
Well, no. Well, I guess after that,
Wow,
the
dude,
freaking
that
princess, dude.
She a
Oh,
princess.
the Duchess.
Meghan Markle was in there.
The
Oh,
Duchess.
Jesus Christ.
Here's a picture.
Duchess. Picture.
Picture.
Here's the picture.
She did look like her.
Dude, absolutely look like her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm not good at recognizing celebrities, but
What if
that
it
one was
was?
like.
What's the picture we just showed?
Wait, no.
Her and
We
JD?
It was
went
a
to,
selfie.
We ended up.
JD and
Yes,
Meghan
I
Markle.
remember that picture.
Well, we went to Jimmy O's, and then we went to because there was nobody there. We went to the place Monarch across the street.
Yeah, that place is nice.
That place is cool.
Saved my life. I didn't realize that we never ate dinner.
Dude, we didn't eat.
We didn't.
We ate a hot dog.
A hot dog.
Well, I ate a
Like
piece
5
of
o'clock.
whatever the hell you got.
I brought a pizza back.
No, but I mean
We
that
all
whole
had
day.
pizza.
That whole day.
At the Hilton, we had pizza.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we had pizza.
I didn't-
had pizza.
I didn't have pizza.
Did I have pizza?
I didn't eat any of
Yeah.
I
that.
brought it back. Who the hell did I share the pizza with then?
Me.
Not me.
I had some of that.
No, we went to
We
Monarch.
ate a whole pizza between the two of us?
I had a few slices. I don't know who else.
I think I only had like 2.
You ordered like some sushi or like sashimi or something at Monarch. Or poke
It was a poke bowl.
bowl and something else.
Tuna bowl. Something like that. Whatever. Yellowtail.
Dude,
That was...
when Steve gets fucking hungry, man. Nothing stopping that fool.
But every time when I order the food, is it not exactly what we need at that time?
No, 100%.
Well,
First example,
not at the Comedy Club. 2 pieces for like.
did I not make up for it with the corned beef and cabbage later on that
You
night?
made up.
You did.
You made up.
Okay,
You made up.
that's example number 1. 2, it was the tuna. What was the other thing we got?
I can't remember.
But it was perfect.
No.
I owe you something for that.
I missed that one too.
Did
Yeah,
we
shit
pay?
handy.
We paid you for that, right?
I'll give you. Do you want a handy?
No, actually, that wasn't paid for. Oh no, yes,
We did.
yeah.
I think we did.
3 of us split it.
Yeah.
All right.
He has to make sure that
All right. So for
when he
context,
pays for something, he has to make sure it's known.
No. I need to make sure that I did pay you.
Oh, wait, did John pay
Yeah.
for what?
Well, we put it on our credit card. Like, we split it or something.
we did?
Somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might
We went-
still owe you for
I
that
don't-
slice.
We went. The 3 of us went.
Three-way.
I think we went 3-way.
We did a 3-way.
Fuck, I don't remember.
It was a juicy
Anyway.
3-way.
Anyways,
If
okay,
Steve
so we
needs
go to
food,
Jimmy O's.
fucking-
Okay, let's
Let's go back to the other night.
We get out of the fucking Uber finally after the broken car incident. We get to Jimmy O's. We go. We get a drink, and we hang out. We talk to the owner of Jimmy O's.
No.
No, she was a
Oh,
Bartender.
was that later?
No, that's the bartender.
Okay, we talked to the bartender. But remember when we
Kara?
talked to the owner, the guy?
Yeah,
Yeah, but that was after. What was the
that
girl's
after?
name?
I don't remember.
Well, she had an interesting
Kayla.
story though.
Kayla.
She was like
Yeah, it was Kayla.
She's like an
She
opportunity.
reminded
been
me
like
of
a 1 year sober.
the chick from Ozark.
But she's a bartender. How crazy
Fuck
is
you,
that?
Marty.
Was she?
She had like short blonde hair.
Oh, I see.
Kind of
Yeah.
did.
I was like, is this the chick
right.
from Ozarks? Fuck
Yeah.
you, Marty. Pay me my shit.
Dude, you could tell she didn't take shit. She would have fucking beat the fuck out of anybody. She,
Tiny too.
Yeah, she would.
Dude,
yeah,
we were
she
5 guys at the end of the bar, like, hey, what?
But remember, she introduced us to the owner, the new owner
Yeah.
of Jimmy O's, and we talked to him about the sack and the podcast and all this kind of stuff, and he wants us to come back and all this good stuff. So we will absolutely come back.
And I might add, like, she was willing to come on the podcast.
Can't hear you.
She was.
She was willing to come on the podcast.
Yes.
And talk to us.
That
about
would
It'd be
her
cool,
story-
or to
about
do
her
it there
story.
at the bar because it was empty. Remember, nobody goes there before.
But
They said we could.
and she was cool bartender. She was super cool to us.
Yeah. So we go to Monarch, get some food, have another drink, and then we go back to Jimmy O's. And by this time, there was probably easily double the amount of people that were there when we left because there was nobody there when we left. And then all of a sudden, Monarch let out or something, right? They said, oh, just wait till Monarch closes. And it was, I don't know what time it was. I couldn't tell you. But it was probably around like 11.
No, I have no sense of time because we started so early
Yeah.
that there was time. I'm like, God, what time is it? Thinking it was like 10 o'clock at night. It was like 6:30
Yeah.
Yeah, but by this
because we
time it
started
was like
drinking at
11
like 9 in the
o'clock.
morning.
And then people just piled into this place.
Wow.
And it was packed. The place was packed. And the DJ going, and dude,
That's
so
Jimmy
much
Ho's.
fun.
It's Jimmy Ho's, man.
Jimmy, is that
We
what it is?
went and it was dead. We were like 5 of 10 souls in the place,
Yeah.
and then we left and came back, and the place just started bumping.
Dude.
Well,
it
we
was
got there at
awesome.
like
bad.
That one just shut off.
we literally just got there at 6:30, I think.
Yeah.
That just shut
We
off.
did. Yeah, it's been an hour.
And that's when my panic came in. I was like, get the fuck out.
So, Jimmy O's ends, and it's about midnight, and we get an Uber and safely make it home somehow.
No one throws up.
Nobody, yeah.
This is a solid 12 hours of drinking.
That was a solid 12 hours of drinking.
Solid.
North of that.
And we never stopped drinking.
What
It was north of that. We started
Yeah.
at 9:30 in the morning.
What was the JD quote? Like, if we make it to a certain time, it's
My God.
it's gonna be a long
So
day.
I text JD, and because Kelsey was like, hey, I'm going to be in Solana Beach, and I'll pick you up around 7:30.
Yeah.
And I text JD that. I said, hey, Kels might pick me up at 7:30. And he's like, oh, shit. That would be a long day.
Yeah.
So here we are walking in the door. At
5 hours
4:15.
after that.
Yeah.
Well, it was a successful day, the farmers.
Yes.
And night.
Absolute blast.
So
Absolute
successful.
I do it again.
And we did pretty good. Like,
We will do it
we
again.
can
Where
hold
are
our
we going
liquor.
this weekend?
So who was your
pace.
votes for the drunkest person? Remember, we all thought it was going to be Sam,
yeah.
but Sam
No.
I think
did well.
Sam was the most nervous.
Sam, you were very nervous. You were like, I need to get home. I need to get home. I need to get home.
When the wife's listening to this, just so she knows,
He was
Sam
nervous.
was like,
he was
every time I turned around him, I hear the mouth of, we gotta go. We gotta go. And he's giving me the, we gotta go.
I would say the drunkest. Do we give it to Rolfie and he can show us with his video, his welcome home video?
the,
No, I'm
the
not
ring.
posting
That's
that.
proof.
no.
Are you sure about that?
What about this
No,
guy,
no.
though? What about Saucy over there?
Saucy was
Saucy
pretty
was
saucy.
pretty cooked.
I was pretty saucy.
You were pretty fucked
It
up.
was a juicy, saucy night.
Dude, Saucy and I were dancing together on the dance floor.
Forget the ladies, man.
Dude.
Forget the ladies.
That was so fun.
JD,
That was so
I'd
fun.
have a conversation with you, and you'd be like, I gotta get out of here. I'm so fucking drunk right now. And then the next thing, I'd see you fucking dancing with a bunch of chicks, and I'd be like, not that drunk right now.
All right.
It's one of those things where I don't
think you
really
try to-
remember a lot. So
Yeah.
you know you're pretty hammered.
Yeah.
Not good.
But not to the point of like belligerence.
No,
you
no,
know?
yeah, no.
Yeah.
It was just, it
You-
was,
you never
part of it
get
was
that
just
point, I feel like.
I can
tired
last.
all day, just drinking all day.
Yeah.
Just outside all day.
So we did have water and hot dogs.
Barely. Barely. All right. Farmers Insurance, fucking
Successful.
absolute success.
Yeah.
We'll be back next year, and we'll go to Jimmy O's again.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have
leads us
tent
into
access this time.
the Padre game.
All right. So Pod 3 is coming up, and we're going to talk about our Padres experience.
That was supposed to be on this one, but Farmers just happened. We got to get that info
We had
out.
to get that out.
We got to get it out. It was a great time.
Padres night was even better.
I need a quick shout out to Ashley, not your average Jew.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Not your average
From Jimmy O's.
Jimmy O's.
Jimmy, okay.
Yeah, very
She
nice.
listens. She listened to the pod one.
Very nice.
Of course she did.
She was very nice.
And that she came up with that title that night.
Yeah,
Not your average
that was
Jew.
her own.
For
Self-titled.
what her podcast could be.
Shout out to
I-
Jimmy O's and Kayla, who was the bartender that hooked us up.
Yeah.
You guess it's Jimmy
Great night.
O's.
All right. Here's the Pod 2,
Cheers.
and on to Pod 3.
There we
Booyah.
go.
We're out of here.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.
Thanks.
State your address. There's a wine
Sam,
tour.
how does light blue look white?
on a wine tour?